1 Kings chapter 4. Solomon's kingdom. King Solomon ruled over all Israel. These are the names of his leading officials. Oh goodness. Azariah, son of Zadok, was the priest. Elihoreph and Ahijah, sons of Shisha, had the job of writing notes about what happened in the courts. Jehoshaphat, son of Ahilud, wrote notes about the history of the people. Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, was the commander of the army. Zadok and Abiathar were priests. Azariah, son of Nathan, was in charge of the district governors. Zabud, son of Nathan, was a priest and an advisor to King Solomon. Ahishur was responsible for everything in the king's palace. Adoniram, son of Abda, was in charge of the slaves. Israel was divided into 12 districts. Solomon chose governors to rule over each district. These governors were ordered to gather food from their districts and give it to the king and his family. Each of the 12 governors were responsible for giving food to the king 1 month each year. These are the names of the 12 governors. Ben-Hur was government of the hill country of Ephraim. Ben-Deker was governor of Makaz, Shaalbim, Beth-Shemesh, and Elon Beth-Hanan. Ben-Hesed was governor of Aruboth, Sokoh, and Hepher. Ben-Abinadab was governor of Naphoth Dor. He was married to Taphath, son of Solomon. Baanah, son of Ahilud, was governor of Taanach and Megiddo, and all of Bethshean next to Zarethan. This was below Jezreel, from Bethshean to Abel Meholah, across from Jokmeam. Ben-Gebir was son of Ramoth Gilead. He was governor of all the towns and villages of Jair, son of Manasseh in Gilead. Sorry, these names are just woo. He was also governor of the district of Argob in Bashan. In this area there were 60 cities with big walls around them. These cities also had bronze bars on the gates. Ahinadab, son of Edo, was governor of Mahanaim. Ahimaaz was governor of Naphtali. He was married to Basemath, the daughter of Solomon. Baanah, son of Hushai, was governor of Asher and Aloth. Jehoshaphat, son of Paruah, was governor of Issachar. Shimei, son of Elah, was governor of Benjamin. Geber, son of Uri, was governor of Gilead. There had been 2 kings in this area, King Sihon of the Amorites and King Og of Bashan, but Solomon appointed only 1 governor for that district. In Judah and Israel there were as many people as sand on the seashore. The people were happy and had plenty to eat and drink. Solomon ruled over all the kingdoms from Euphrates River to the land of the Philistines. His kingdom went as far as the border of Egypt. These countries sent gifts to Solomon, and they obeyed him all of his life. This is the amount of food that Solomon needed each day for himself and for everyone who ate at his table. 150 bushels of fine flour, 300 bushels of flour, 10 cattle that were fed grain, 20 cattle that were raised in the fields, 100 sheep, wild animals such as deer, gazelles, roebucks, and game birds. Solomon ruled over all the countries west of the Euphrates River, from Tifsha to Gaza. And Solomon had peace along all the borders of his kingdom. During Solomon's life, everyone in Judah and Israel, all the way from Dan to Beersheba, lived in peace and security. The people were at peace, sitting under their own fig trees and grapevines. Solomon had places to keep 4,000 horses for his chariots, and he had 12,000 horse soldiers. And each month, one of the 12 district governors gave King Solomon everything he needed for all the people who ate at the king's table. The district governors also gave the king enough straw and barley for the chariot horses and the riding horses. Everyone brought this grain to the necessary places. Solomon's wisdom. God made Solomon very wise. Solomon could understand more than you can imagine. He was wiser than anyone in the East or in Egypt. He was wiser than anyone on earth, even Ethan, the Ezrahite, and the sons of Mahol, Heman, Calcol, and Darda. King Solomon became famous in all the surrounding countries. By the end of his life, he had written 3,000 proverbs and 1,005 songs. Solomon also knew very much about nature. He taught about many different kinds of plants, everything from the great cedar trees of Lebanon to the little vines that grow out of the walls. He also taught about animals, birds, and snakes. From people from every nation came to listen to Solomon's wisdom. Kings all over the world sent their people to listen to him.